His strip. This man clearly shaken.
Could have easily been us, and we were just there like 10 minutes prior to this whole stabbing, and it's very concerning.
Police say a man with a large kitchen knife attacked 8 people, 2 dying from their injuries. Witnesses said several victims appeared to be showgirls who take pictures with tourists. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says recovery efforts continue following the devastation of Hurricane Ian.
We've had more urban search and rescue teams in Florida since the storm than at any time in our country's history since 9/11. So this is a huge effort.
Over 100 killed in Florida due to Hurricane Ian. A judge has delayed a looming trial between Twitter and Elon Musk, giving Musk more time to close his $44 billion deal to buy the company after months spending fighting to get out of it. The judge gave Musk until October 28th to close the deal, or a trial will proceed. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Paid for by government.com.
Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued the Morgan Silver Dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they are also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Coin experts are calling this an amazing opportunity for anyone that knows the enduring popularity of Morgans. But you must hurry. Only 175,000 legal tender silver dollars were issued. These Morgan Silver Dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-973-9714 and you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. The first time in history this has happened. But with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-973-9714. If you order now, you will receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-9714 now to secure your new Morgan Silver Dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-9714.
From the Hertine and Stalker Studios in the heart of the Hawkeye Nation, this is the mighty 1630 KCJJ, Iowa City.
Hertine and Stalker Jewelers, making memories, making moments.
Now, Iowa City's news first.
I'm Tommy Lang with KCJJ News. A Highland High School teacher has been sentenced after being found guilty of sexual exploitation of a minor. 41-year-old Justin Rapier was arrested on January 20th of this year after it was determined that he engaged in a sexual relationship with a minor female student from the school. He was convicted of the lesser charge of sexual exploitation by a school employee, an aggravated misdemeanor. Rapier was sentenced last week to 2 years in prison. He must also register as a sex offender for 10 years upon his release. An Iowa City woman reportedly made good on a threat to assault another woman and has been charged for the incident. Police say 35-year-old Kesha Exum of Bittersweet Court went to pick up a friend down the street from her residence at noon on September 30th. There, she saw another woman sitting in the driver's seat of a vehicle with the window down. According to the friend and the victim, Exum said, quote, "Didn't I tell you I was going to beat your ass when I saw you?" She then reportedly punched the woman in the face through the open driver's window. The victim suffered swelling and a small cut to her lip. She was allegedly bleeding on the concrete when she got out of the vehicle. When interviewed, Exum admitted to having a confrontation with the victim, but denied assaulting her. She stated that the woman was not injured during the confrontation, and she didn't know how the injury occurred. Exum is charged with assault causing bodily injury, a serious misdemeanor punishable by a maximum of 1 year in jail. A section of Camp Cardinal Road in Coralville will be closed starting at noon on Friday through Saturday at 2 p.m. The road will be closed from Camp Cardinal Boulevard to just north of the drive at 1430 Camp Cardinal Road. The closure is due to an event at Rotary Camp Park. For more information, go to coralville.org. And October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the Domestic Violence Intervention Program is hosting events on Facebook and Instagram all day on Friday. They'll be sharing their stories live on Facebook and Instagram every hour on the hour for 8 hours. You can find them on Facebook at Iowa DVIP and on Instagram at DVIP Iowa. In sports, Iowa men's basketball coach Fran McCaffrey met with the media on Wednesday to talk about the upcoming season. McCaffrey said he'd try to get his son Patrick to get his weight up to the 210s, but he didn't like playing at that weight. So this year, he's down to the low 200s, which has helped him become more complete offensively.
I think you'll see a guy that, from a confidence standpoint, shooting the ball from three, but also when to play off 2 feet, when to play off 1 foot. I think for him, when he would rip and drive, he's pretty much committed to going off 1 foot. And a lot of times that's good, sometimes it wasn't. But when you get the defender on the side of you, get to the front of the rim, and you jump stop, because he's a really good passer, and he's not a turnover guy, so you can create from there because everybody's turning facing the ball. And then you can also make a post move and utilize your footwork. So I think for him, you're going to see a guy that's, I think, more complete offensively.
Iowa starts the season with a Halloween night exhibition against Truman State at Carver Hawkeye Arena. The game tips off at 7 o'clock and can be seen on BTN+. The Iowa baseball team hosts Des Moines Area Community College Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock at Banks Field. Meanwhile, the Iowa softball team hosts Northern Iowa Friday night at 6 at Pearl Field. For more information on both events, go to HawkeyeSports.com. Admission is free and open to the public. And we've got high school football Friday night on KCJJ as top-ranked West Branch welcomes Regina. Our remaining regular season schedule can be found at 1630 kcjj.com under high school sports. With KCJJ News, I'm Tommy Lang.
KCJJ Weather, brought to you by Plum Supply.
Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful.
I'm meteorologist Mace Michaels. For tonight, a partly cloudy sky and a low in the upper 30s to near 40. The wind still a little brisk, but gradually dying down. Mostly sunny for tomorrow, nice day, a high near 55. Frosty tomorrow night, lows in the low 30s, then back into sun and warmer for Saturday afternoon, a high right around 60. And into the low 70s on Sunday with sun. That's your KCJJ forecast. It's 60 right now.
1630 KCJJ. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Molly Suter and the other girl.
Hello.
The other girl is Cindy. Can you turn up your mic just a little bit?
Hello. Is that too high?
No, it's not.
Higher?
Higher.
Higher?
All right, that's good.
That seems really loud.
That's good.
Okay.
It's not. You're just quiet. Why are you so quiet?
I'm not.
Cindy?
That's the problem. I always get in trouble for being too loud.
Me too. But, I mean, I think with this job, I'm very suited for it because that's kind of my default. I'm loud.
Loud and talkative.
My voice carries.
Yes. I don't know if I've never noticed that, but
it does.
You have a good radio voice.
Thank you. Now, don't say I have a face for radio.
No. We both are adorable.
We're
we should be
adorable.
In the motion pictures, the moving pictures.
The moving pictures. Yes. Should go out to Hollywood, see if we can make it.
Nah, that's all right.
That's
too hard.
Definitely okay. Also, Los Angeles sucks.
I don't know. It's always hot there.
I don't know if you've ever read that. No, it's just dirty. Everything's spread out. You can't get anywhere without a car, and anything you would ever want to see in Los Angeles is not close to each other. So, Disneyland is all the way in Anaheim. You can't do that, and go to, Malibu or something in the same day. Or the Hollywood sign and I don't know, what else is there to see?
The walk that has all the stars.
Oh, yeah, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I guess you could see the Hollywood sign and the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the same day because they're both in Hollywood. But my point is that, yeah, you have to drive everywhere.
I'll just stay put.
Yeah. I think L.A. and California in general is just really overrated.
And it's expensive, too, I think.
Yeah, and for what? There's so many people.
I mean, you get to see celebrities every once in a while.
I think I'll pass. I can see them on Instagram.
Sometimes you can see Ashton Kutcher around here.
I don't think he's been around here for a while.
I mean, he was at one point. He's driven through.
a few years ago, my friend who still works at the Barnes & Noble in the Coral Ridge Mall got his coffee order for Christmas one year, and I think That was the last time he was here. Because usually you hear rumblings like,
Yeah.
I saw Ashton at the mall, or
Well,
whatever.
I was working at the mall at Yonkers, and he was somewhere. Him and Mila were somewhere in the mall. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to run after him, but
no,
whatever.
Just imagining Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis in the Coralville Yonkers.
Yeah, they did not come into Yonkers. I did see a guy that kind of looked like Jason Momoa in the Yonkers shoe department, but it was not him. But he's got an Iowa connection.
He does.
Grandma or mom or somebody lives in Iowa.
I think he was like partially raised here. Was he born in Hawaii or Samoa?
I don't know.
He was born. I think he was born in one of the islands.
An island
out
somewhere.
there.
I don't know which one though.
And then moved to Iowa briefly before moving to California.
Mm-hmm. But his mom or grandmother still lives somewhere in Iowa.
I think it's Ottumwa. Why do I know all this?
I don't know. Do you even know who Jason Momoa is?
I do know who Jason Momoa is.
I know he's done other things besides Game of Thrones, but I haven't even checked that.
Elvis in the chat room says, I hope Dejir wipes the floor with Kim Reynolds tonight. In what? Is there a debate going on?
And I know who Dejir is, finally, because I think you told me.
Dejir, yes. We have to vote for her.
I know. No, you know what? I think the libertarian candidate I might vote for. I'm just kidding.
I hope you're kidding.
I just happened to look at the ballot today because it was out on the internet or whatever on the website, and I'm like, who's that guy? I don't even remember the guy's name, but I think it's a libertarian candidate.
I don't think very highly of libertarians either.
It's annoying because they take away from the Democrat vote usually.
But I mean, I consider libertarians more towards conservatives than liberals.
I don't know. Excuse me. All I know is I'm probably going to vote straight Democrat.
Oh, I mean, I always do.
Oh, my coworker is
on
on YouTube. Gina's on YouTube.
If I ever come across a Republican that shares my values, which will not happen because I fundamentally disagree with almost all conservative talking points, I would vote for one, but that's never going to happen. So yes, I will vote probably straight Democrat as well, like I usually do.
I had a conversation with a gal who was a couple decades younger than me. She was married. I'm guessing her husband was pretty conservative, and that's kind of why she leaned Republican, but she identified as Republican. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, well, except for like, I believe in, that we should help the poor. And like, she was like naming all these
like left things.
Yes. And I said, well, you may support that, but your party most definitely does not. And she's like, well, I can't believe in everything. I'm like, yeah, but like, those are pretty major things that you say you agree with, but they do not. Like, they actively work against everything that you just said that you like.
Exactly.
And of course we ended the discussion
because you were telling the truth and she didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, I didn't really care enough about her to.
Actually, I have a friend like that too.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's politics for you.
Yep. Anyway.
And no, we are not watching the governor debate.
No, because we're doing this show.
Is it on right now at this moment?
I don't know. What channel is it on? I do not watch TV. I don't know what
any of the channels are.
Some of you might be listening and be like, why does she not know what's happening? And it's because I don't watch TV, and I don't know when things are happening.
We'll catch it on TikTok later tonight. They'll play all the good
highlights.
Clips. I think so.
Or, yeah.
All the good clips they'll show us. I mean, why sit through 2 hours of debate or however long they debate for?
Also, I just can't stand hearing Kim Reynolds speak.
I'm surprised she agreed to a debate. I'm really kind of surprised.
Me too. But I really... Yeah, I hope Deidre wipes the floor with her, as Elvis said. I really hope. This might be it for me in Iowa if Kim Reynolds keeps winning. I'm not joking.
I know, but it's rough all over. Well, no, we're going to move to like New Zealand or someplace. Didn't we do the research on what country to move to?
Amy and I keep saying like, dude, let's move to Ireland. because she studied abroad there. I visited her when she studied abroad there. It's a beautiful country, and I'm like, let's just move there.
And they speak mostly English, right?
Oh yeah.
Although you can't understand them because of their accent, but
that's only Northern Ireland. I actually found like Republic of Ireland accents to be understandable. However, I did encounter a man who had a Northern Irish accent, and that's the only time in my life where I wanted subtitles in real life. No, I don't know if did I tell the story already? If not, I'm going to tell it again, just because that's how this works. So, we checked into our hotel in Dublin, and the concierge was a man named Kevin. And Kevin was very nice. He was telling me all the amenities in our room, and he said, there's a bat in your restroom, whatever. And I'm like, a bat? And he's like, yeah, a bat. And I'm like, can you take it out? Like, we'll wait. And he looked at me kind of weird. And then the one behind him, who was like either another concierge or something, and she said, a bathtub. And we're like, oh, a bath. Okay.
Bath,
He was saying bat. Like, the H was silent. And no, so I barely understood him. But my dad could not understand him at all. And so I was kind of acting as interpreter, as if it were a completely different language that I somehow spoke. And I'm like, no, I'm doing my best. But I made a concerted effort to be extra nice to Kevin the entire time we were there, just because I'm like, I am embarrassed that we are those, like, dumb American tourists. And so whenever I saw Kevin, I'm like, hi, Kevin, how are you? I would try to talk to him, even though I had no idea what he was saying. But, yeah, that was a story from Ireland.
I've never been.
It's beautiful.
I mean, it seems beautiful in all the shows that I've seen.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, my God, the chat room is going off.
Well, it's just two people talking.
Iowa PBS Channel 11. I don't know. Pause that, listen to our show, and then when we're done...
Yes. I mean, you could probably do both at the same time.
Watch the debate. But... Yeah. I don't know. What would you rather have?
I mean, we could turn the debate on and, like, comment on it, but that seems like a lot of work.
No. I'm not going to do that. Although... No, we have something better to do, don't we?
We're going to talk about the fishing thing, right?
I don't know about the fishing thing.
I know on TikTok. How can you not find?
I don't know.
The walleye. Okay, there's a walleye fishing contest or whatever. Like you win prizes. I think someone said it was like $25,000. It was a big prize. These two dudes got their fish weighed. And someone said, hey, that doesn't seem right. So they gutted the fish, and they pulled weight after weight after weight out of the fish.
Weight?
They cheated. Yeah, they put like I don't know what they were, but they're a little round.
Oh, my God.
I know.
No,
Which
I didn't
makes
know
me wonder,
that.
I'm like, how? I mean, that should have been...
Why do you care so much about winning a walleye?
This particular contest was a big deal.
Oh, okay.
And I've heard... What's weird is I brought it up at work. Because somebody said, hey, what are you going to talk about tonight? I'm like, I'm going to talk about the walleye fishing contest. And one of my coworkers across, she's like, the one where they found the person cheating? And she's not even on TikTok, so I don't know where she found out about it. But we talked about it, and, like, they don't... I would assume that would be an easy way to cheat so that they would just cut open the fish after they weighed them to make sure that nobody was doing that. But apparently they've never checked. Mm-hmm. Unless they think there's something wrong, and somebody thought it was something wrong. Like the first fish weighed really, really heavy considering the size of it.
Yeah.
So they're like, what? This is weird. And so
Is there a cash prize?
There is.
Okay.
It's like, I want to say $25,000.
Okay.
It's a huge thing.
Okay. I understand that now, but I thought this was maybe just for funsies. And I'm like, what's the point of cheating?
It's like a big deal. It's a big deal.
How were they punished?
I don't know, but we were talking about it at work. I'm like, I think they should just take their fishing license away forever. Like, ban them from fishing, even for fun.
Or they should at least bar them from this fishing competition. Be like, you can't do this.
And you would think that there'd be some, law against cheating for a cash prize that big, just in general, like fraud or something. But I don't know. I don't know how any of that works.
Nope.
I just thought it was kind of interesting that it pops up on. I saw a couple of the clips, but I saw people talking about it.
I'm not on fishing TikTok, but you know what TikTok I am on? I'm on lineman wives versus
I know, that's what I
basket
wanted to
bunny TikTok.
So then you can explain kind of what's going on, because I'm only seeing people like kind of joking about it, but not the actual linemen or the basket bunnies.
Mine is mostly jokes as
okay.
well. But if you don't know what this is, what we're talking about linemen, not in the football sense, but in the sense like, how Hurricane Ian was just like devastating Florida. So in order to fix all the electrical grids and whatever, linemen have to go down to Florida and fix it. And for some reason, like, there are certain professions that, like, the wives of people in that profession seem very entitled. It's kind of like army wives, police wives, and I guess lineman wives as well. They're like, respect me because my husband has a good job or something. It's just like kind of a sense of entitlement. But they also claim that while they're out, like in Florida or wherever they need to be to fix these power lines or electrical grids, there are women at these locations that want their husbands. And they're called basket bunnies.
I mean, so the whole setup is that these wives are blaming the basket bunnies for the problem and not the fact that their husbands can't keep it in their pants while they're out of town.
Exactly. So
I get it.
So all of the TikToks I've seen have been like, all these lineman wives are complaining. Meanwhile, this is Tinder in Orlando right now, and it's all profiles of men like
looking for it.
Yeah, and it's all like linemen who like have pictures of them up on, their cherry pickers or whatever you call them. And so it's like they're all on Tinder
looking for problems, looking for women.
Looking for basket bunnies.
Oh my god. So I don't think this is a basket bunny problem.
No,
it's
a
husband problem.
It's a husband cheating problem.
Yes.
It's a man not respecting his
luck, wives. Good luck, wives.
Yeah, no, but it's like they're so delusional.
But also, are there really women out there that are like, oh, I love a man in a basket?
There are no lineman groupies out there.
I love a man with that big orange vest on.
Which is why it's so ridiculous. Like, this discourse is so ridiculous because there's no basket bunnies in Florida.
there are legitimate groups of women that like policemen. Specifically.
Right. But I don't think that exists for linemen.
And nothing against linemen.
No, nothing.
I think I personally like the safety vest guys because they know what they're doing.
And it's a really important job.
Yes.
We're not saying that. We're talking about the wives here and the husbands or the linemen who choose to cheat.
I know, but I just don't think it's it sounds like the wives are like, my man is special because he's a lineman.
Yes. No,
I'm sure he's great and he has a great job and all that, but no one is chasing after linemen. And if the men are on Tinder, you know exactly what they want. I mean, if they're only in town for a couple of weeks.
Or like a week or a couple of days or something. It's just ridiculous. Sometimes TikTok is ridiculous sometimes.
I know, but I love that.
I know, I love it.
We can peek into different lives. Like, I never would have heard about the fish. I never would have heard about basket bunnies. I never would have heard about any of this stuff.
The way they have a name for them, for a phenomenon that is 100% not happening.
It's made up by the wives. Or maybe the linemen are going like, honey, I can't help it.
Yes,
these women.
The linemen are coming back home and be like, honey, you wouldn't believe there are these women throwing themselves at me.
They're just following the bucket trucks like a parade. I can't help it.
Is it basket or bucket? Basket bunnies.
Well, it's the bucket trucks for the buckets that go up on.
But why are they called basket bunnies?
Well, the bucket is also called a basket, I think.
Okay.
basket trucks.
Bucket buddies. Whatever. The main takeaway of this story is this is a 100% made up thing that is not happening.
Well, I mean, it is happening. The men are cheating.
Though the men are cheating.
But
That's
it's
happening.
the men at the focus of the story, not
the
wives,
basket bunnies.
not the basket bunnies. Neither one of them are at fault. It's the man.
I guess I understand why, like, this narrative is, you would kind of believe it because it's kind of like a hero complex. Like, oh, I'm fixing the electrical grid.
After you've had a big storm.
After you've had a big storm. Like, I am saving you. I'm saving the day. Like, I understand the appeal. I just don't think this is happening so widespread that it needs a name. Like, sure, maybe he finds someone to cheat with.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
make her a basket bunny.
No, it just makes her, or maybe she doesn't even know that he is married. A lot of the times people just don't know, and they just think they're hooking up on Tinder.
Yes. And that's okay if that's what you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
do.
that's fine. Absolutely.
And it's not.
But be safe.
The person who's at fault is the one that's married.
Oh, yeah.
If the guy ends up being married. I just want to make that clear.
I'm sure there are a bunch of single linemen, though, in which case, do you think?
They're hot to trot. Go grab them. So the other thing we were going to do, should we just jump in?
Yeah, why not?
So I started it, like I downloaded it, but I wanted to do the actual signing up because I've seen some videos on TikTok, of course.
Wait, what are we doing, Cindy? Explain.
Okay, so there's a new dating site called Right Stuff.
The Right Stuff.
No, it's Right Stuff.
Really?
Right, not the. No, it
Oh,
does.
Shoot.
Right Stuff. And actually the logo is like a heart, but that's an R. So it's like an R with like a loop. It's kind of cute, kind of simple. And if you can't guess, it is a conservative dating site.
It is. One thing I want to point out, though, right off the bat, is it's so funny. This is an app designed by a gay man. And so...
How did you find that out?
I saw it on Twitter.
Ah.
And so you will find that you can only... So if you're a woman on the app, you can only search for men. If you're a man on the app, you can only search for women. You cannot search for your same gender on an app designed by a gay man.
Is the gay man conservative also, or is he just happens to be a...
But he can't even use his own app.
I know, but is he just taking the money for the thing?
I don't
or is
know.
he really invested in... You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he just hates himself? I don't know. Anyway.
I've also heard, and this is why I'm kind of intrigued by it. I've also heard that... Well, I've heard that some of the questions that they ask you to like prompt you to tell about yourself are very interesting.
Ridiculous?
Yeah. And that also that there's a lot of complaints because it's a sausage fest. That not a lot of women are signing up for it.
Shocker.
Which I know conservative women who are single, not a lot, just because I don't run in those crowds, but I would also imagine that I mean, I've always thought if you're a woman, you should not be leaning conservative.
I agree.
It's not in your best interest.
I agree. It's
But
not in your best interest.
some people like to...
Honestly, it's only in your best interest to vote conservative, vote Republican if you are a straight white male.
Who's rich.
Who's rich.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, that's it.
So the first question is, what sex are you? No, male, female, that's it.
Yep.
All the other apps give you many choices. I'm just saying. So I'm female. This cannot be changed later. Yes, it could. It could. I could change my mind later.
Not on this app. Not on this app.
How tall am I? I'm 5'7".
Are you that tall? Oh.
I'm 5'7.5". I used to be 5'8". But I'm really salty about the fact that I've lost a half an inch.
I'm 5'1.5".
You're short. I always knew you were short.
Yes. It's not a secret. I can't hide it.
So my birthday, I will say, and scroll all the way. Not that far. And this cannot be changed later either.
And just like with other apps, we will keep the names, occupations, ages of these men completely anonymous. We're just gonna clown them about their answers.
Okay, so the first question is, what are your ideal plans for children?
I've already
Here are
had
my
them.
choices.
Oh,
and this is one I actually saw on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Want kids? Open to kids? I have kids? Not sure yet. There's no choice for I don't want kids.
Yep.
So
not surprised.
I'll
there.
say open to kids.
And not you have kids?
Oh, I have kids. But I'm open to more. Fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually not.
I know you're not.
What are your religious beliefs? I don't know which one I should say because
what are the options?
Buddhist, Catholic, Christian, Hindu, Jewish, Muslim, spiritual, non-practicing. I think the most...
Wait, is Jewish not an option?
It is. Hindu and Jewish and Muslim.
Oh, did I miss Jewish? I might have, but I'm just kind of floored that Christian is not the only option.
I am kind of too, and I'm kind of surprised that they even say non-practicing.
Yeah, doesn't that go against the evangelical Christian values?
Do I answer this as if, like, imagining that I'm a conservative person, or do I answer this honestly?
I feel like answer it honestly until you get to, like, the prompts, and then we can, like, have fun with it.
Okay, so non-practicing is what honest.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Pick my profile picture. I gotta find a decent one of me.
Let's Photoshop a MAGA hat on you.
Yeah, I don't know if I can find... I mean, all my recent ones are short hair, which is not very...
Elvis says there are conservative Jewish people, like Ben Shapiro and his sister Abby, who has a YouTube channel.
Can I just post a picture of my dog, or no?
No.
Okay, I've got a picture. Oh, no, that one says I voted.
Yeah?
They don't want their women voting, do they?
You're right. Can you turn towards your mic more?
Okay. So I've got a picture of me and my dog.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's going to be my profile. Oh my gosh.
What?
Why won't it let me?
What's happening, Cindy?
It won't let me select that picture, so...
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Try this again. I almost want to take a picture with the KCJJ logo.
No, please don't.
I'm trying to find... This is not the most...
I think it's so funny that we're known as, like, the liberal station. I am by far the most left-leaning person here.
Oh, I don't know. This is a good picture.
Just upload whatever
I know,
they
but it's
want.
not letting me. You've given the right stuff access to a select number of photos. Okay, there we go. And okay, so I've got a picture of myself in my glasses. My hair is kind of back, and I've got a coffee mug that says, "Oh, this calls for a spreadsheet."
Okay,
I think it's a cute picture.
It is a cute,
and that's
I'm sure it is.
That's what we're doing.
All right,
and then I got to pick 5 photos.
Anyone with a fish?
Well, I got to do my dog.
Yes.
And then I got to pick 5 more. Sorry, this is going to take a second.
Mm-hmm. That is okay. Hello, chat room. How are you doing? If you would like to join the chat room, there are like 3 people in there. That's like 2 more than usual.
I know. It's crazy.
You can go to youtube.com and you can search the mighty 1630 KCJJ, and you'll be able to see us in the studio, kind of, and you will be able to join the discussion in the chat room. And please subscribe to our channel while you're there. You can also call in at 319-358-1630. If you have any thoughts at all. Unless it's, to yell at us. Don't do that. Because I'll just hang up on you.
They do not make this easy to do.
What's the problem?
It's not like Okay, so now I've got 5 photos.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. I can customize it with my profile with music. I'm not doing that. Oh, and it gives you available songs. So,
what are the songs?
Heartless featuring Morgan Wallen. What is that?
Well, who is the artist? If it's featuring Morgan Wallen, who's the main artist?
Oh, Diplo. Diplo is the artist. Burning Love, Elvis, New Light, John Mayer, Cold Cold Man, Saint Motel. I'm going to do Brown Eyed Girl.
Okay.
But I'm going to turn this volume down so it doesn't accidentally play.
Right. I love how that's kind of like a MySpace feature. Like you go to a page and you suddenly hear music. I remember back in my MySpace days, that's what I liked doing. I liked picking a song for my profile.
It was too much pressure.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun.
All right, so now we're at the prompts. There's a bunch of them.
When you get to the January 6th one, like let's not troll too hard about that, because I've heard I
want to see who else uses it. And I've seen the videos or read an article about how some of the people that are on there say the January 6th. Oh yeah, I was there. It was awesome. It was a great day.
Exactly.
And then police are coming to their house.
That's why I was like, let's not pretend.
I'm not doing that one.
Okay, good.
I mean, they've got normal ones like a life goal of mine, a quick rant about, a random fact I love about America, which is weird. That's a weird thing to put in a dating.
No, it's patriotic though, and conservatives love being patriotic.
So should I use that as a prompt?
Yes.
A random fact I love about America.
What do you love about America, Cindy? Please let us know. Iced coffee.
A random fact I love about America is iced coffee.
Yeah, they don't have iced coffee in Europe.
Oh.
They do hot coffee only. I guess maybe Britain, they have whatever.
We have iced coffee.
Yeah.
They only let you do 3 prompts.
Iced coffee, I love that.
So I'm just going to read through the prompts. We've got an hour and a half, right?
Oh yeah. We have oodles of time.
So a shower thought I recently had.
Don't fall and sprain your ankle.
Alexa, change the... And then you're supposed
President.
to fill in the blank. Best Twitter account to follow.
Oh wait, Ben Shapiro.
Matt Gaetz.
No.
Oh, I'll just put Kim Reynolds.
Yeah.
No, Chuck Grassley, because he is really funny to follow. Because
do Chuck Grassley.
He's so weird.
And then be like, Windsor Heights Dairy Queen is good for you know what? No, we don't, Chuck. What
Chuck
do you mean?
Grassley and his love for... Is it L-E-Y or L-Y?
L-E... Lay?
Grassley.
Oh, yes.
L-E-Y or L-Y?
It's L-E-Y, I believe.
I'm going to say Chuck Grassley and his love of Dairy Queen.
Yes, please.
We're just cracking ourselves up.
Yeah, we're entertaining ourselves here. We just hope that you're entertained as well.
All right, so I only have one more prompt left, but I want to read through all these.
Oh, wait, Elvis says, put that you love the January 6th committee.
Oh, my God.
I don't think she's going to get any matches, Elvis.
Change my mind about... ... Biggest risk I've ever taken. Do you agree or disagree that...
Oh.
A fact about me that surprises people. Oh!
What?
Favorite liberal
lie. Ooh.
Let's come back to that.
Yeah.
Give me travel tips for... I get along best with people who... I know the best spot in town for...
Dairy Queen.
Should I just base everything on Dairy Queen? I recently discovered that I take pride in... I think I'm finally ready to...
Move.
I wish more people knew. I'll introduce you to my family if... I don't think so.
These are boring.
I'll know it's time to delete the right stuff when I'm convinced that
you should do the I will be convinced to delete the right stuff when I find my alpha male. They will love that, Cindy.
I can't. This is physically...
Conservative men will love that.
Physically hard for me to write, by the way. When I can't. When I find the right God-fearing, God capitalized.
Yep, and it has to be. Alpha male.
This is painful. Alpha. Alpha male.
Alpha male. It's taking you a while to type these.
I know, it's hard. To guide.
No, not to guide.
Me. Am I wrong?
No, honestly, they will love this.
When I find the right God-fearing alpha male to guide me to the righteous path. The righteous path. The righteous. R-I.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Okay, it tells me how to spell it.
Awesome. Okay, what's it going to be any help?
Okay. I'll know it's time to delete the right stuff when I find the right God-fearing alpha male to guide me on the righteous path.
Yes. Okay.
Because isn't that the whole point? Like, you have to have the man be the godhead of the...
You have to follow them. You have to obey them. They are our masters.
Oh, my God. I think I'm going to throw up. Okay, so next. I'll enable. No, I don't, actually. Allow.
Oh, is it travel tips for evading the Justice Department?
Okay, well, this is where we're going to be stumped because invite is required. So I need to be invited to join, allow the right stuff to access your context. Oh, to see.
Are you friends?
So I'm going to have contacts.
Are you friends with any conservatives?
No. I guess I'll find out here in a second. Invite required. While you're waiting, invite your right-wing friends. They'll get access when you're approved.
Oh.
Oh, man. All right, I'm ready to go. So hopefully by next time, I'll be invited. Or I'll be blocked completely.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think... Excuse me. This would be fun. If we found reviews for this app on Google Play. Or, yeah, the Play Store. So what's it called? Right
stuff.
Dating, yes.
Well, there's articles, too.
Wait. No, it's not on the Play Store.
I wonder if is it an iPhone only?
Is it an iPhone only thing? Oh, wow. So I guess conservatives with Androids can't find love. Sorry, you're out of luck.
Android is like a liberal tool, isn't it? I don't know. I have no idea. Right stuff. I'm going to see if they have...
well, I'm going to see if I can find the tweet that I retweeted. I know Tommy retweeted it from me, so I'm going to go and see if he still has it handy.
There's some reviews on the...
Oh, yep, I see it. I see it. Okay. And I think these might be... Some of them might be trolls, but I want to read them anyway. So this is from Douglas Roop. It's a good app, but there's no women? 1 star. I love my country. I love the Second Amendment, and I love God. These days, it's hard to find a woman who values my patriotism, my faith. And so, after being ghosted by every match on Tinder,
oh my gosh,
I decided to give this app a try. I created my profile, uploaded a selfie of me sitting in my truck with sunglasses, and it worked great. The interface was intuitive and easy to use. But the weird thing is, I couldn't find any women on it. I don't know, maybe the app is bugged? I tried switching my preference to men just to make sure it was working. And loads of handsome men came up. I hope the developers fix this. I think that was a troll because, remember how you were like, oh, you can't change your gender, and you can't set it to looking for men if you're a man.
It didn't even give me the choice. It just assumed that I'm gonna.
Right.
Like every other app I've tried so far, it says, what are you looking for?
So we know this is a troll. Anyway,
Yeah.
But it was funny. It was funny. Excuse me. I was taking a sip of my drink. All right, so this is from Braden WH. Unsafe. 1 star. I answered the question about January 6th honestly, and the next day I have 2 police officers at my door telling me that they got a call alleging that I was involved in domestic terrorism. This app is clearly created by Democrats as a way to subvert our constitutional rights as conservative Americans. Do not use this app unless you want to be harassed by left-wing fascists. All right.
I'm not a fascist.
No, I'm not either.
Can I read this one that I found?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this is a troll, but it's pretty funny.
I think all of them are probably trolls, but it's funny.
It only gave them 1 star, and they are going by God. I don't think... Oh, no, it's Horny Lad and God Lover.
Oh, my God.
Is his name. I value a lot of things. God, family, guns. My cousin just broke up with me recently, then died 2 weeks later in a horrific car crash that caused her to die 3 days ago. I feel like I've done my mourning.
This is 100% a troll.
I know, but it's funny. So I've been trying to get myself out there. So I went on this new app that came on my trustworthy conservative news channel only to find men. Men? How come I can't find good conservative woman that values the same things I do? Am I gross or something?
Probably.
Preferably, I'd like someone who pays a lot for health insurance, someone who knows that I just like doing guy things. I like to wash my truck. I like to do donuts in empty parking lots. And even though Courtney, which is spelled ridiculous,
yeah,
died in a car crash, I could never be scared, ever.
R.I.P. Courtney.
Back to the app. Ha. There's no girls on here that value God and Jesus Christ himself. If you want a gay-filled app, here's where you go. If you want left-wing media to control everything you do, this app is the one. Good luck finding a good girl on this app. Back to my lonely stuff. I got a dog, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I love people.
My God.
I love people.
All right, this one is from Human Bisexual. Scam. 1 star. I'm your average conservative who just wants to find someone with the same views as me. None of that pronoun stuff at all. But I was supposed, which is a pronoun, by the way. But I was surprised to see that this app is actually more liberal than I could imagine. There are conservatives out there who aren't Christian. I hate this app. All right.
I can't tell if this one's real or not. I think it might be. DSF, I don't... what? Okay interface, but it violates my privacy.
Huh? How?
Way too many personal questions. It's a dating app. I don't want to give out my phone number, so I can't sign up. Stupid.
That's a you problem.
I know. Stupid to have to be invited unless you refer 3 people who will join. Oh, maybe that's my trick.
What?
If I refer 3 people? But it didn't give me that option. Just to...
No.
I have heard there are no women on the site, and the ad shows hot conservative women, but there aren't any. Get rid of the January 6th question. Have you seen all the men at January 6th? Duh. Liberal websites don't ask for so much personal info. Be better and respect my privacy so why so many personal questions. There wasn't
I feel
anything
like
more personal than...
This one is so unhinged that I think this is real.
I think it's real.
I think this review is real.
But, like, they didn't really ask for that much personal...
No, I mean, the prompts were just like,
Not
what's
any-
a goal of yours?
I mean, not any different than, like, regular, like Tinder and stuff. They ask for your phone number. You have to put something in. Although, Tinder might give you an option to do by email instead.
Email or Facebook or something. I think it's Facebook. I was, when I had Tinder, before I was banned.
Banned for life.
Banned for life. Banned for life from Tinder. I did sign up via Facebook. None of the other apps have banned me, though. But I have deleted all of them.
I still check. I don't...
Because mine was boring. Like, yours got, like, all of the cool responses.
I actually went and looked again, and there were some cool responses, but now it's too late to do anything about it.
Oh, no.
I think. I'll check my Tinder and see. Every once in a while, I'll get bored and swipe.
All right, so this review is from A-Lutz3. It says, no women on this site. 1 star. I guess it's just men, then. Okay by me. Gay men. Plenty of fish here. I don't think you can be gay on the right.
I don't think
right
you can.
Stuff. Gay is not allowed, apparently.
This is a 3-star. Bill 2002. I understand why the app is invite only, as liberals can't seem to grasp the concept of human decency. But at the same time, it completely defeats the purpose of creating easier access to like-minded people. Leaving your supporters on an invite required screen can be a bit condescending as well.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's a great concept, relatively new as well, so I'll continue to give it a chance.
Actually, I kind of agree with that, just because if you want people on your app, why are you having it as invite only?
I mean, there have been apps, I can't remember what, there's been apps in the past where they've done the invite only to kind of increase the excitement about it.
Uh-huh.
But then they eventually just, like very pretty quickly released it to everybody. But it was exciting to be that first person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they're doing it right here.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't
either.
think a dating site should be...
No, I feel like...
A free dating site should not be that exclusive.
I
mean, it's free.
I think it's weird. All right, so this is actually a Reddit post. Supposedly, this is the origin story of this particular app. So, the origin story of the recently launched conservative-only dating site Right Stuff. The idea started in Trump White House staffers, who, when they went out on dates, they were walked out on by women as soon as they learned they were Trump staffers. In order to get a date, they had to lie about their job. When they told their dates the full truth, they were dumped. So this made them sad. Instead of growing into someone who isn't trash, they instead decided that conservative women are out there waiting for them. So their answer was to make a conservative-only dating site. They were convinced that this was going to attract so many women to sign up. Fast forward to this dating site launching, and the result is that it is hugely dominated by male subscribers. The only women around were discovered to be catfishers, bots, or conservative bloggers who were reviewing the site, like Tommy Lauren. It's basically as male-exclusive as Grindr. All the conservative guys signing up in order to find women who will accept them for being conservative are real big upset that it's a sausage party. It's some top-tier Schadenfreude? I don't know what that is. If you haven't been following it in the news. Edit. It was just made aware to me that the person behind funding Right Stuff is Peter Thiel himself, who, in the best irony of the moment, cannot even use his own product he self-funded because Peter is a gay man and this dating site doesn't match up same-sex participants. Him and all the log cabin gay Republicans are not allowed in the Right Stuff's treehouse.
I mean, that would be a deal breaker for me. And any party affiliation if they wouldn't accept me in general, which is why I don't understand why people who are gay are conservatives.
I mean, there's a lot of women who are conservative too.
I don't get that either.
I know. I will never understand it. I don't know. I can hear people now. Well, people have different opinions than you, Molly. Some women like to be, dominated by men. Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, there's a time and place for that. Not in politics.
Exactly.
I'm not going to kink shame anyone here.
No, absolutely not.
There's clubs for that.
Well, there's a difference between that and like being oppressed systematically.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I don't understand conservatism anyway, but except as I said before, if you're just like a rich white straight guy,
yeah,
that's the only group that being conservative serves.
That would be your jam.
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to take a little break for news and weather now, and not sure what we're going to do when we come back. We'll decide when we get there.
Okay.
So you're listening to the Mighty 1630 KCJJ.
From the Hertine and Stalker Studios in the heart of the Hawkeye Nation, this is the Mighty 1630 KCJJ, Iowa City.
Hertine and Stalker Jewelers, making memories, making moments.
Now, Iowa City's news first.
I'm Tommy Lang with KCJJ News. A search warrant executed on an Iowa City man's residence reportedly turned up multiple drugs and firearms, leading to his arrest. The incident occurred at 6 o'clock Wednesday night at the Shady Glen Court residence of 27-year-old Maurice Bullock. Iowa City police located Bullock outside in a vehicle. A search reportedly turned up a loaded Ruger .57 pistol and a quantity of marijuana. The residence was then searched, and police say they found various packaging materials commonly used in the sale of narcotics, including glass jars containing marijuana, boxes of THC vape cartridges, multiple firearms, and a large amount of cash. Bullock has been charged with a controlled substance violation, failure to affix a drug tax stamp, keeping premises for controlled substances, and person ineligible to carry dangerous weapons. If convicted on all counts, he could be sentenced to up to 13 years in prison. A domestic incident near River Junction has led to the arrest of a Cedar Rapids man on assault charges. The incident occurred around 7:50 a.m. in the 6,000 block of River Junction Road and involved 40-year-old Aaron Sullivan of Staub Court Northeast. He was taking his intimate partner to their shared residence there during an argument. The victim stated that they tried to leave the vehicle once it was moving, but Sullivan would not allow it. Once the vehicle was stopped, the victim got out, followed by Sullivan. Sullivan allegedly grabbed the victim by the hair and tried to force them down into the bumper of the vehicle. The victim reported pain to their left ear, and the arriving Johnson County Sheriff's deputy observed redness in the area and on the left side of their neck. Sullivan left the scene once 911 was called. A warrant was issued for Sullivan's arrest on Monday, and he was taken into custody Tuesday morning. Sullivan is charged with domestic abuse assault causing injury, a serious misdemeanor punishable by a jail sentence of up to 1 year if convicted. A section of Camp Cardinal Road in Coralville will be closed starting at noon on Friday through Saturday at 2 p.m. The road will be closed from Camp Cardinal Boulevard to just north of the drive at 1430 Camp Cardinal Road. The closure is due to park events at Rotary Camp Park. For more information, go to coralville.org. In sports, Iowa men's basketball coach Fran McCaffrey met with the media on Wednesday to talk about the upcoming season. Connor McCaffrey is back for a 5th year, and his father says he's looking forward to seeing him step up his game now that he's no longer also concentrating on playing baseball.
He's in more basketball shape, so that helps, especially when you're playing more than one position. But I think from strictly a basketball standpoint, he's been way more aggressive offensively, shooting the ball really well, which is understandable. When you're playing more, you're more comfortable, and certainly he's been around, so he knows what we need. He knows what he's capable of, and he's been playing primarily with the younger guys, and so he's been doing a really good job with the leadership aspect with them, while at the same time he feels a need to be more productive offensively. So he has been. So it's been good to see.
Iowa starts the season with a Halloween night exhibition against Truman State at Carver Hawkeye Arena. That game tips off at 7 o'clock and can be seen on BTN+. One more Iowa basketball note. Junior forward Chris Murray's been named to the 2022-23 Big Ten preseason All-Big Ten team. It marks the fourth straight season one or more Hawkeyes have been selected to the preseason list, voted upon by a selected panel of media. And a reminder, we've got high school football Friday night on KCJJ as Regina travels to top-ranked West Branch. Our remaining regular season lineup can be found at 1630 kcjj.com under high school sports. With KCJJ News, I'm Tommy Lang.
KCJJ Weather, brought to you by Plum Supply.
Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Linda Kenyon in Washington. President Biden taking a series of executive actions to ensure that no one goes to federal prison just for possessing marijuana. CBS's Stephen Portnoy.
The White House says the pardons could help thousands of people who've had trouble seeking employment or housing as a result of their convictions for simple possession of marijuana. Aides say no one is currently in federal prison on that charge alone. The president has also sparked a review of marijuana's long-time placement on the list of Schedule I drugs, substances deemed so dangerous that they have no accepted medical use.
Federal investigators believe they have enough evidence to charge Hunter Biden with tax crimes and a false statement related to a gun purchase. CBS's Catherine Herridge has more.
Hunter Biden was able to pay some of that back taxes with the help of a friend. The reason that's important is that in tax law, just because you pay back tax doesn't really get you off the hook, so to speak. It's almost seen as an admission that you failed to pay the taxes in the first place.
A U.S. attorney in Delaware will decide whether to prosecute. Prosecutors have announced a breakthrough in the investigation of the U.S. Capitol riot.
This is a big breakthrough for the U.S. Justice Department. Not only has Jeremy Bertino of North Carolina pleaded guilty to seditious conspiracy, he's agreed to cooperate and help federal agents with their investigation, becoming the first defendant aligned with the Proud Boys to plead guilty to that charge and agree to help investigators.
CBS's Scott McFarland. Georgia Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker denies he paid for an abortion for a former girlfriend.
The abortion thing is false. It's a lie.
Walker says he's a pro-life family values candidate and opposes all abortions without exception. A suspect is in custody following a horrific stabbing rampage on the Las Vegas Strip. This man, clearly shaken.
Could have easily been us. And we were just there like 10 minutes prior to this whole stabbing. And it's very concerning.
Police say a man with a large kitchen knife attacked 8 people, 2 dying from their injuries. Witnesses said several victims appeared to be showgirls who take pictures with tourists. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says recovery efforts continue following the devastation of Hurricane Ian.
We've had more urban search and rescue teams in Florida since the storm than at any time in our country's history since 9/11. So this is a huge effort.
Over 100 killed in Florida due to Hurricane Ian. A judge has delayed a looming trial between Twitter and Elon Musk, giving Musk more time to close his $44 billion deal to buy the company after months spending fighting to get out of it. The judge gave Musk until October 28th to close the deal, or a trial will proceed. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Paid for by government.com.
Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued the Morgan silver dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they are also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Coin experts are calling this an amazing opportunity for anyone that knows the enduring popularity of Morgans. But you must hurry. Only 175,000 legal tender silver dollars were issued. These Morgan silver dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-973-9773 800-978-9714. And you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. The first time in history this has happened. But with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-973-9714. If you order now, you will receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-9714 now to secure your new Morgan silver dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-9714.
I'm meteorologist Mace Michaels. For tonight, a partly cloudy sky and a low in the upper 30s to near 40. The wind still a little brisk, but gradually dying down. Mostly sunny for tomorrow, nice day, a high near 55. Frosty tomorrow night, lows in the low 30s, then back into sun and warmer for Saturday afternoon, a high right around 60. And into the low 70s on Sunday with sun. That's your KCJJ forecast. It's 60 right now.
You're listening to Molly Suter on the mighty 1630 KCJJ.
Someone in the chat room said, get her to ask Rex for an invite to the right stuff.
Is he conservative?
Yes, he is. But yeah. No, I got a call during the break, and I had a request for a topic to talk about.
Okay.
And it was just the simple story of how you and I met and how we started doing the show. Someone knew we had the same values, but also knew that we were in different age groups. So how did we... how did this come to be?
Through KCJJ, basically.
Yeah, basically. So, Cindy, you were on, you used to come on the morning show a decade ago, and people, called in and asked for your advice.
Well, I did a advice thing on Facebook, so people would message me questions, and then I would ask my Facebook friends, and they would give answers. So it was all quite anonymous. Like, if you had a question that you really didn't want to ask your friends, you would send the message to me. I'd take the heat.
Okay.
So then I would bring those questions to KCJJ, and we would talk about it. It's kind of fun.
Kind of similar of what we're doing now.
Yeah, but I'm not getting the heat anymore on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's a little stressful, but
and so if you guys don't know, my dad, Tom Suter, is the general manager here, and so I've been around KCJJ my entire life. I've worked on and off here since high school. So I just have always kind of known about Cindy, at least for all the time that she's been coming on to KCJJ. And so we saw each other for radiothons and things like that.
I remember, one was the fundraiser for, what's the other station?
The other station?
KFMH? No. Wait.
Yeah, KFMH.
KFMH.
Yes.
I think you were answering phones or something there. Because I kind of popped in just to say hi to everybody.
I don't remember.
And I remember you being there. I remember just seeing a tiny little girl there that was so young. It would have been 10, 12 years ago, probably.
So
however long ago that was.
So I would have been 17.
I kind of vaguely recall seeing you there because I think you were taking phone calls or something.
Probably,
you were doing something, yeah.
Yes, and so a few years ago, we started. In 2016, we went to the gym together. But how did we start doing that?
I think it was because someone had suggested that I join you on your shift for the table-to-table thing.
Yeah.
And then I think we became Facebook friends and then probably talked about going to the gym or something. And you wanted to see what plan I remember at that time I was trying to get all my friends to go to the gym with me so that I could have people to go to the gym with me. And I had a free pass, so with Planet Fitness.
Yes.
So I've taken many people.
So that was that, and then we started doing the radiothon thing. I think about 6 years ago. I think it was 2016 when we started, and so that was exclusively a radiothon thing. You would join me for my radiothon shift, and then we would not see each other until the next radiothon shift a year later.
We were friends on Facebook.
But and then sometimes we went to the gym together. But this went on for 4 years, and then in 2020, after the radiothon, which was here and not a host site, Tommy suggested to me, he's like, this doesn't have to just be a radiothon thing. Like, Cindy can come on, like, for your show, like, whenever you want. And I'm like, actually, that's a good idea. And the rest is history.
Well, thank you, Tommy Lang.
Thank you, Tommy. Like, also, he's the one who, like, reminds me. He's like, is Cindy coming in on Thursday? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what day it is. Because I don't. I never know what day it is. And then Thursday creeps up on me, and I'm like, oh, crap, Cindy, do you want to come in? And you're like, actually, no.
I usually say yes, but there are times.
Sometimes you're like, eh.
I had an easy week this week, so.
Honestly, and you're valid for saying no.
Well, it's weird. I was telling somebody, like, I usually work Wednesday nights, or I have been for the last, like, 2 months probably. My Wednesday night freed up, and I'm like, I felt like I was on vacation. Just because I didn't have that one Wednesday obligation.
Right.
I'm like, I feel like I'm just
on top
free
of
as
the
a bird.
world, yeah.
It's like I only have to work 50 hours this week instead of 60.
But yeah, that is the story of this show. And then if you are wondering what the actual show title story is, it's because somebody, when we first started doing this, one of my listeners was listening to us and tagged me on Facebook and said, listening to Molly Suter and the other girl.
And it stuck. I loved it.
And she loved it. Cindy, I was like, I don't want you to, like, not be credited. And then Cindy was like, nah, I like this. And then he also tagged me a different time and said, listening to Molly Suter and someone else.
I like the other girl better.
The other girl.
Yeah.
And so that's how our show name came to be.
Yeah.
So that is the story, and that took, like, what?
5
minutes.
I can't think of anything else. Like, I don't.
Let's see. Okay, so can you ladies update us on what happened with the dating site? I was too excited about that. Well, Cindy cannot go further on this dating
if there's
app.
any conservative
that don't mind that we're absolutely clowning on you right now.
I'm not going to clown on this. I could meet.
No, Cindy, I will not let you date a conservative man. Okay.
But I could change him. Or maybe he could change me.
No, girly, no. I will kick you off of my show if you become a conservative.
Wait a second. Isn't this a romantic premise?
No, it's not.
Wasn't there a couple movies about two?
Yeah, there's a movie on Netflix that I didn't watch called Purple Hearts, and it's about a liberal woman and a conservative man who somehow get together, and it's supposed to be heartwarming, but honestly, like, the reason this woman, part of the reason this woman is liberal is because she needs insulin, and so, like, there's a big liberal point of, like, insulin should be cheaper and affordable and not priced outrageously. And apparently he does not believe that healthcare should be more affordable. And so I just feel like, girlie, you have diabetes and a man doesn't want you to have affordable health care. That's a red flag. Why are you into him? That I feel like that's an issue that you can't get over.
I know, that's like a big...
He doesn't think you should be able to easily afford medication that can save your life.
That's a deal breaker.
What? I don't understand. But that's, I haven't seen the movie. That was my understanding of it. I might be wrong, but I
obviously haven't seen the movie because it's a romance, but...
Yeah.
Who knows? I could meet the man of my dreams.
No, you're the man of your dreams is not a Trumper, Cindy.
I don't know.
I don't like.
Actually, I'm pretty sure no.
I don't like this joking bit that we have.
Don't worry.
Anyway, so that's the update. Ask for a request on Twitter. Elvis says.
I don't ever get on Twitter. That's the problem.
Yeah, she's not on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, and I'm not going to ask for it. I'm not on conservative Twitter.
It's like your ad feed would be crazy after that.
Oh my gosh,
what my
no,
Facebook is saying right now, like
not.
Showing me all sorts of conservative stuff, maybe? I don't know. Not yet.
Yeah, so that's the update on that. If you have any more requests for topics to talk about, or like something you want cleared up, like the origin story of this show, of mine and Cindy's friendship, which we already said, but you know, things like that, 319-358-1630. And also, you can go on YouTube, the Mighty 1630 KCJJ, and you can see us in the studio, join the chat room. And
there's like 4 people in the chat room.
I know.
We're kind of a big deal. People are actually
Nothing-
talking.
Nothing happens. Nothing usually happens. It's usually Elvis and nothing. Nobody else. We have such a groupie.
I know, but
set of
is
groupies.
Rex even in? He wouldn't be on a dating site, would he?
I don't think so.
How could I get an invite?
I don't know.
How can I get an invite without
Here, you
asking for an
You can
invite?
like, oh, maybe go on Reddit and like be like, hey, can I get an invite to this site?
I mean, maybe just a search and it'll tell you how you can kind of work around it.
Yeah, just Google like, can I get an invite to this site?
Invite to write stuff.
More like the man of your nightmares.
You're
so
yeah.
right, Elvis.
I mean, I'm okay being single.
Mm-hmm. That's the main point of this show. If you haven't listened to us, we both just insist that we're like, I'm good.
I had a customer come in and she was running. She said, she was telling me, she's like, yeah, I had a day off today, so my husband gave me a to-do list, which was to register a vehicle. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? You just remind me why I'm single. And she just laughed. I'm like, I have so much time on my hands because I'm not doing someone else's list.
There's a difference between like, you know, doing something, running an errand just because you're being nice for your partner.
Or them dumping everything that they don't want to do onto you.
Ugh.
It's not popping up with anything.
Oh, sad.
I mean, I could read more of the reviews, though.
Yeah, let's do that. Or you could go back to Tinder and see if you get...
I'm, like, embarrassed at this point because some people are like, oh, no show tonight. And I look at the date, August 26th.
No, that happened to me, too. Like, before I deleted it, people on Hinge were like, I can't wait till listen to the show. And then it was like 2 weeks ago when I finally logged in again. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
Well, do you want like the, I wonder if I should just search for like 1-star reviews or 5-star reviews.
Both.
I don't know. Sort by most favorable. Okay, this is totally a lie.
What is it?
I'm a hot young single woman, WOMEN, and love this app. I only wish more conservative man would download. This is somebody from another country that wants to sell naked pictures to you or get money from you. I think this is the guy's name is Lobster Murderer.
Oh.
The app asked where I was on January 6th. And you know what's so funny about this is that it's a prompt of 25 prompts.
Yeah.
Don't use that prompt.
Exactly.
It's not that hard. But he's lying. But, so the app asked where I was on January 6th, so I explained in detail how I attacked the Capitol. Next thing I know, 87,000 armed IRS agents showed up at my door. Also, it's all dudes.
Nice.
This one's better than Grindr.
Hey!
Once you get past the one invite only, it's game on. So much better than Grindr for guys. It's all basically men. I can't find any women on here. Changed preference to men just to find love. which is not true. You know this.
Because you can't do it.
Dude, just at least pretend to sign up for it so you know how it works. Love the app. These are all different people, by the way.
Right.
There's just one problem. All of the women on here have been replaced with doughy, middle-aged white guys. That sounds about right.
Yep.
I can't tell how many times I've been out on a date only to find out the girl is a hardcore Biden lover.
All right.
Here's the thing. As a liberal, I'm not like, oh, I love Biden.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, we just don't do that.
Nobody is.
I mean, I guess maybe Obama got a little bit of that lust.
You know, Obama did get a little bit of that.
I mean...
But I feel like the political climate is much different than it
Right.
was in 2008.
Right.
And so, like, it was, I mean, and also, like, the novelty of the first black president was exciting at the time.
Right.
But
just
today,
really cool.
like,
He's
there's
so
just,
cool.
There's just no reason to fawn over a politician.
No, and I don't think we ever do that with, I mean, we're liberals. We're not Biden lovers.
Yeah.
That's what I don't
Also, by any other country standards, Biden is a conservative.
Probably, yeah.
He's moderate here at best, and then in other countries like Germany, definitely conservative.
It's always a huge letdown when the girl is actually really cool. Well, she's really cool because she's a liberal, dude. Have you not figured that out? I'm very happy to see something being done to change the narrative on dating.
I don't like that.
Finally, someone for normal-headed people.
Normal-headed people.
He gave him a 5-star. This is all favorable reviews, by the way.
Yeah.
All like 4 and 5-star. People complaining about not wanting to wait for the
invite.
The invite.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're like, come on.
Why invite
access.
only? Why is it invite only? Who is supposed to invite us? How long does it take? That's a review.
Yeah, who is supposed to invite us? That's a good question.
Well, this guy does have a point. The invite system sets this up to fail immediately.
Exactly.
And it's super scummy of them not to tell you that until you finish inputting all of your data and create a profile.
Right.
He has a point because I've already given them my information. So now what are they doing with it? I swear, if I get texts from Trump, I'm going to be ticked off.
Oh, yeah, they probably sell your data to third parties.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is all fun until that happened.
It's all fun and games they sell your data to third parties.
I don't have conservative friends and live in a very liberal area, so who's going to invite me to this? What woman who are already outnumbered by men on dating apps 100-to-1 is going to go through the extra trouble of having to be invited? The success of a dating app depends on how many women you can get to join, which is probably true. Guys will always show up.
Yeah, he's making
a very
lot
good
of points.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's got to be a liberal. He's making a logical
Yeah, are
sense.
you sure you're...
The barrier for entry here is too high. As far as the profile goes, I think it's hilarious that you can put a song on your profile that plays automatically. Next to Hinge, this has the best profile layout, which is why I'm giving this a neutral rating of 3 stars.
See, I don't think Hinge is that great.
Does Hinge make you...
In terms of interface, like, I hear that a lot. People are like, oh, Hinge is the best. It's like, in terms of interface now. And I'm like, I don't think it is. The best, I think, I mean, I haven't been on Bumble in forever, but it's probably Bumble. And then back in the day, it was actually Tinder. It was very easy
I like
to use.
Tinder's ease of use. But
It was very easy to use. No, but Tinder now is like, it wants you to buy.
But you don't have to. Like, I thought Hinge was the one I just immediately deleted because it was like, I couldn't see anything unless I bought something. And I'm like, yeah, Tinder, you can see everything. Mm-hmm. You get to see who likes you, maybe. And if you're really super...
Yeah, so Tinder has the advantage of, one, having the most people on the app because it's like been ahead of the game for the longest, and then 2, the easiest to use interface. In my opinion. Before I was banned for life.
You sound a little salty.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, everyone here is complaining about... I'm just going to read the funny ones.
Yeah.
I just left my 8th husband and thought I'd give this app a try. I love this flawless
Is this
nation.
Elizabeth Taylor?
It's Allie12483528384.
Your daughter?
No, ALY. I don't think. I love this flawless nation, but the app didn't have any red, white, or blue, which is true. I would expect it to have like a flag in the back. Must have been programmed by CNN and the lids.
Yep.
This one says too much diversity. I saw black folk and non-Christians on there.
My
anyway,
God.
follow my spam, and it gives the ad.
Oh my gosh.
The Wrong Stuff is the title.
Ooh.
1 star by Corey. If I could give this app 0 stars, I would. Isn't that a... If I could give you 0, I would, but I can't. Oh.
Yes.
So I'll give you 1. Tyra Banks. I read all the reviews and figured there are probably a lot of liberal trolls, and I wanted to try it for myself because finally a conservative dating app, right? I signed up, filled out all the very identifying info. For example, they require a phone number before you can even proceed to create. Have these people never been on any other dating apps?
Apparently not. Maybe not. Maybe they were waiting for a conservative
I think Facebook asked for your phone number.
Everything does. Everything does.
I waited patiently for an invite. Eventually I got in. Crickets. Where are all the ladies? All I see are other God-fearing men, liberal bashing away. It seems kind of gay to me. That's rude. I've never seen a dating site so sad and devoid of love. No,
it's because you're on a conservative dating app.
On top of that, the app crashes left and right. Don't waste your time. This app is definitely the wrong stuff.
Hey.
He's so clever.
What?
This is not, in fact, a New Kids on the Block fan app. I'll be hanging tough somewhere else. The right stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh, I love that person. I'm a God-fearing Republican who's tried everything. I even hired a photographer to take photos of me with my shirt off.
Oh, all right.
And next to my new truck holding my AR-15.
Oh, no.
And I go to the gym.
Oh, my goodness.
So what do these women want? Because I didn't get a single hit on this platform, and honestly, I'm exhausted.
I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just the liberal in me talking, but I don't want to see a gun on your dating app.
I mean, I'm not against guns, but I don't necessarily want it to be your whole personality.
Right. And if you're posing with your AR-15, it is your whole personality.
I mean, I choose pictures to show my interests.
Mm-hmm.
And if your if you have a gun, that's one thing. If your interests are guns, that's
right.
That's not my jam right there.
Mm-hmm.
First, good luck finding any women on the site. Seems they don't want what we have to offer. Well, this title is saying keep getting hit on by other guys, which is not possible. That's not possible.
No,
in this app.
yeah.
Second, I keep getting messages from other guys, not saying I'm not flattered, but I don't swing that way. I mean, they're not even trying to be accurate.
Right.
Not that I want to defend this app.
Yeah, but get it right. You can't be gay on this app, but you can be Jewish.
And Muslim.
And Hindu.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
But you can't be trans.
No.
If only Democrats' access to the polls were as restricted as access to this app, that would definitely restore my faith in election integrity. Until I get my invite, I guess I'm stuck in my truck on TikTok.
That is quite literally the opposite of election integrity.
Trying to fight the deep state that is on TikTok. Love Candace Owens, but I'm not attracted to black women, but I'm not racist. I don't know. What is that?
Oh my God.
Okay, I don't know if it's a real one. I feel like it is. But also,
I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't bring up Candace Owens and how they're not racist, but not attracted to black women unprompted.
It's just so weird.
I don't know. I feel like that implies to me it's a troll.
I'm kind of surprised as a female they just didn't let me in.
Right? Like, you should just be allowed in.
I mean, you should...
Who is supposed to invite you? I still...
Oh my god. Hopefully this will keep the pedos, the pedophiles, off the streets and away from our kids. They'll only match with their cousins, but I don't think they seem to mind.
Oh my god.
That was mean, but funny. It was funny, though. Like, another one I would give this 0 stars if I could. Oh. Makes you submit a DNA sample to get off the waiting list. This is clearly a big government plot by Republicans, not freedom. There are so many complaints about having to use a phone number.
Oh my gosh.
I have to put my phone number into everything.
Excuse me. I'm looking up how to invite friends.
There's got to be a hack.
Mr. Hack. Okay, so I'm on the site. Let's see. How to invite friends in Right Stuff dating app. This is nonsensical.
I mean, this one makes sense. I totally understand the concept and love the concept, but I don't understand the invite only at all. Clearly, if I'm wanting to use the app, I'm having trouble meeting conservatives like me. That makes a very good point. If you're waiting for your conservative friends, like you're going onto this app to meet other conservative people.
Yeah. I don't know. So if it's invite only, how did the first person get on?
I don't know. I mean, if I invite a certain amount of people, I think I can get, once I get accepted, those people get accepted.
Oh,
so I'm kind of wondering if they're wanting to fish for information from my friends to get more.
Is this just a giant ploy to get January 6 people?
I have 2 invites to give, but I'm not.
Invite me.
I don't know if that'll help.
Oh.
I have to give your phone number, though.
It
goes
no.
directly to my, address list.
Oh, never mind. Do not.
My contact list.
I mean, I think you're probably onto something when you're like, is my number going to end up on, a Trump mailing list? And I think the answer is probably yes, so...
I screwed up so bad.
Yeah.
This was so funny.
I didn't even think about that. I hope you all are entertained.
Well, I will make sure that
I hope it's at least
all
good
of the
content.
Obnoxious texts I get.
Well, I mean, I already get calls.
I'll bring here.
I already get calls from Marionette Miller Meeks about her town hall.
I get the same thing.
And I'm like, stop calling me. I'm not going to your town hall.
No. I'm still got no invites.
Sad. All right. Now let's go back to Tinder.
I'm embarrassed to go back on Tinder because I don't have any, Oh, do you want me to just live swipe?
Swipe.
Okay,
yeah,
that I can do. Okay, that I can do.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay. I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody that I actually matched with because I screwed up.
Oops.
I received a swipe note.
A swipe note?
It says, this will be totally different. I don't know. Whoa. It's from somebody I just got onto their profile.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow they can leave you notes.
Oh.
That must be new.
That must be new, yeah.
I don't know if he's my type. Nice and unique person, 65 years old, looking for LTR, long-term relationship, not Lord of the Rings. Your best friend and partner, accept you as you are, love the outdoors and the indoor.
Okay.
But, I mean, he seems nice enough, but he's not really my... This guy looks familiar.
So Elvis was like, please don't make this app developer make the KCJJ app. We're going to make the KCJJ app.
Invite only.
Invite only. That would be so funny.
Do we know any app developers? What would you even put on the KCJJ app?
I don't know. I don't think our listeners would download a KCJJ app.
It's hard enough to get them onto YouTube.
No, I still get people calling me, asking me for, like, things that you could easily Google, but they don't have a computer. And I'm like, oh, okay.
But they're probably calling you from the smartphone.
Or probably a landline.
Well,
I'm just saying, I still get calls from, like, people who don't have computers.
Okay, so this guy seems just an average Joe, somewhat of an introvert at first, but will open up. That's how I am.
Okay, yeah.
Likes fishing, outdoors, exercising.
All right.
I think there's fishing, outdoors, exercising, but he has said fishing, outdoors, exercising, which might be a thing too.
But maybe he runs
while he's fishing outdoors. Okay. And try to eat right and take care of myself. All some short travel and going out to eat and movies. I'm an animal lover and a lover of run-on sentences.
Yeah. Damn.
I like average to athletic body type. Some curves are all right. Don't want to sound bad, but not into full figured.
All right.
One thing I want men on these apps to know is this: us full-figured women, we know you don't like us when you say stuff like, I like to exercise, I like to eat right.
Yeah.
We know that. You don't have to tell us. It just makes us annoyed.
I mean, I'm kind of glad he didn't call fat women like cows or whatever.
That's true. He did not.
Figured,
that,
which is
he was very respectful,
term.
But like, you don't have to say that part out loud. We know.
Or just don't swipe right on you. Like,
I mean,
you don't have
tell us you like big women, because sometimes it's not clear.
Yeah.
But you don't need to tell us that you don't like big women. We know just by looking at your picture and your description.
I mean, I would never put on my bio like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just into skinny dudes. Like,
right.
Like, I would never use such like exclusive language when it comes to body type like that. When it comes to like personality and politics, absolutely. But like, not physical.
I mean, I think we have physical preferences, but I can go.
Well, everyone does.
Like, it doesn't. I mean, if you see all the men that I've dated, they're all completely different physical types. But I don't put on my profile, I like hairy bearded men.
Right.
I do.
Even though you do, yeah. But you can swipe right on hairy bearded men and they know that they will like you. Or that you like them.
Yes. It's not as fun today.
So serious.
I know.
Yeah, I said before I deleted it, my Hinge prompt was like, I am mining for my show. You are all very normal, which is good for humanity, but not for my purposes.
I mean, there's some... I'm still getting ones that are like from 1,300 miles away. They must have been just recently in the area or something. Secret admirer. I don't think that these people really are.
No, I think... Sorry. I think that feature is a gimmick.
I think so too. There's one that's all in French.
Ooh.
Bonjour, which means hello.
It does.
Je suis un homme. I am a man.
Ooh.
I think he's saying he's 48 years old.
Okay.
Avec des valeurs. With something. Très bien éduqué.
How? Oh,
very well educated.
Well educated. All right.
Courtois et chaleureux. I have no idea.
I don't know what that is. Et is like and or something.
Yeah. Je suis désolé de t'avoir.
I'm sad.
De t'avoir.
I don't know.
Envoyé de fleurs. He likes flowers. Let's say that. Mais du, I know mais is but.
Okay.
To, but you maybe don't need to appreciate maybe? Un peu, a little.
Okay. That's not.
Okay. I'm kind of impressed with myself.
Yeah.
From having 4 years of French in high school, but there's more, and I don't even know.
I was learning Duolingo French for like a couple of weeks a few years ago, and that's
I did that with Spanish, and I did not do very well. Je suis sensuel. Au sens plein de terme. I think he's trying to say he just wants a friends with benefits.
Okay.
That's my guess. Those French.
Why is it in French?
I don't know.
Is he from?
I don't know.
Is he from?
His name was like Jean-Claude or something like that.
Oh, he might be from Quebec.
Oh.
And was here for
We're in America now.
Yeah, you're in
we
America.
We don't speak French.
Speak English.
This one is looking to have fun without the drama. You are the drama. This guy's probably right down my alley. Like to go out and see bands, enjoy going fishing when I can, love to cook sometimes, and looking forward to watching football on Sundays this season.
All right.
Was married for a year and a half, but she ended up not being able to handle being married. Separated a few months now. See, that's where I end up snatching them up. I just separated.
You can
Let's
fix
go
him.
find Cindy. Looking for someone to spend time with on the evenings.
Oh.
And weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not doing that anymore, Molly. No more rebounds. I know
Good
my
for you.
value.
Yes, you do.
I'm charging next time for ego fixing.
Oh, you should.
I know. I'm still trying to figure out how to monetize that. But, wait, I got to look at this guy. Easygoing and loves nature photography, looking to date one person in a serious relationship that will lead to marriage. He is 60 years old, and this is where I'm a chef and loves baking.
Ooh. Sounds good.
Neat and positive. North Carolina. It says Chapel Hill, but they're 83 miles away.
Oh, that means
they're just like traveling through.
Yeah. They're probably in...
Oh, the food looks really good.
83 miles away. What? Maybe Waterloo? No, I think Waterloo is... I don't know. Not quite Des Moines, though.
I mean, it could be 83 miles the other way.
Yeah, you're right.
Or the other way. I don't know which way.
Yeah, you're right.
Is Des Moines up or down?
Des Moines is to the side. Okay. To the west.
This dude, okay, so his picture, he looks very rustic.
Okay.
We'll say. He's got like a straw cowboy hat. Mm-hmm. But the description is like completely not what I would have expected.
What is it?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This is weird. This is all over the place. I'm into yoga, meditation, the gym, golf, boating, beach, Reiki, massage, tantra.
What is Reiki?
It's that thing where you like heal somebody with your energy.
Oh, okay.
Like you don't touch them. You like raise your hand.
All right.
And it's something I want to believe in. Because I know people who really believe in it.
Do you believe in the ability to transfer your energy to someone else?
I kind of do.
I do.
But I've never actually seen it done. Does that make sense? It's like I kind of want to believe in ghosts, but I kind of want proof.
Oh, I wholeheartedly believe in ghosts.
I need proof.
But
I believe that it's possible. Anyway. But then, this is so weird. Height, weight, 420 friendly, love, travel, blah, blah, blah. No vax.
Oh, no! Maybe they should be on the right stuff.
I think it's saying that they don't They aren't vaccinated. Seeking freedom-loving, health-minded woman. Unvaxxed sperm is the new Bitcoin.
Health-minded?
Like, I don't understand this at all.
Wait, read that again.
It says no vax in capital letters. It says it has like a emoji of a thumbs up, and right before the no vax, there's like a explosion.
Oh.
So does that mean anything?
No, that's just like emphasizing
Like,
no vax.
Then it says seeking freedom-loving, health-minded woman. Unvaxxed sperm is the new Bitcoin.
That means he thinks his unvaccinated sperm
Has some
is
sort of
valuable.
So the vaccine does
Which
not
it is
actually change your genetic code.
Or
right?
your sperm. Yeah. No, it doesn't.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't. No.
And that's where sperm is carried out.
Yes, sperm contains genetic code.
Which is not affected by the vaccine.
No.
Oh my gosh, people. I don't get it. How can you be like into yoga and Reiki and all of like the weird liberal stuff? Like, not liberal. Hippie stuff.
Hippie stuff. I don't know.
Real estate investor.
You know what?
It doesn't make any sense.
You know what? Actually, it does make sense. The Reiki and the energy stuff, the crunchy stuff. So, like, to people who believe that vaccines are not good for you is because of the chemicals and unnatural virus things that exist in the vaccines. They believe that in order to be like a wholly natural person, you cannot have this because it is not natural.
Well, they're wrong.
I agree, but that's
I made the mistake of scrolling through his pictures.
What's the picture?
So one of them is him on a beach walking.
Nice.
No pants.
He's
got a shirt. He's got a backpack.
Can you see
And you can see butt cheeks.
You can see butt cheeks. Okay.
So maybe he has a thong on, but I'm looking. I don't see it. And then there's another one. There's some normal ones. He's actually not a bad looking guy. But then the same hat I told you about on his head.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shot from his chest down, looking onto a beach. You can see his feet and his legs and his belly, but his hat is on top of his junk.
Oh.
And he doesn't seem to have anything else on. Which leads me to believe that he did not have any pants on.
No.
In the previous one.
Probably not.
I'm going to say no.
Really shocker.
And this is another one. This was in...
Oh, let's take this call. Hello, you're on the air.
So clearly you can see that guy's nuts.
I couldn't, though. I looked.
But you
I can't even see it through like the...
But you can see that he's nuts.
Yes. Definitely.
Great show, guys.
All right, thank you.
This is
You're
another
welcome.
one, though, that has like Chinese Mandarin like symbols.
Characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can't even pretend to read it.
Yeah, you can't. So it's not a romance language, you can't.
I'm sorry.
So, did you accidentally, like, unlock Tinder, like, worldwide or
I don't know
something?
what happened. I don't know. All these people are, like,
because
all
we're
over the
getting,
place.
like, French people and now a Chinese person. I mean, you know what? There are a lot of people who, at least historically, at the University of Iowa, lots of foreign students from
Right.
China.
Right.
I wonder if maybe that is...
And to be fair, it may not be Chinese. It might be... It's one of those languages when they write it, it looks like little pictures.
Yeah.
One of those languages.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody. There's another one. Can you see this from here? That's all.
No.
That's all.
funny. Here, send me a screenshot, because sometimes I can tell, like,
what language it is?
Yeah.
I mean, it
Sometimes.
could be Korean. Doesn't Korean do the stick figure things? I gotta find my messenger.
enjoy this wait music while we wait.
Sorry. I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. So I just sent that to you.
Okay.
But there's no, it's a
big.
Oh,
this is Japanese. This is Japanese.
About Me is like, and he's 6,170 miles away.
What is happening? Are there just like a lot of international?
He could have been the
here
one.
tonight? Oh,
but the language was in the way.
The one that got away.
I work in live music field. I work a lot, travel a lot. I must say this is a pretty lame way to meet people. Then get off the app.
Yeah, like if you say you hate it here,
no reply.
Don't be there.
No replies unless they catfishing. Be real and be able to reply if I message you.
Oh.
Say you don't know scammy profiles without saying you know.
Lots of demands right off the bat.
But also, like, he's clearly fallen for the scammy profiles. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't like texting, and it's even worse when people don't respond. Would really like to meet someone.
Cindy is the international woman of mystery.
I realize I'm not for mass consumption, but there has to be someone who like music, art, and dogs out there.
Of course,
that can respond. I feel kind of
those are really basic things for people to like. I'm not sure.
Actually, his art's really good.
You know, I'm guessing his interest is not the problem. I'm guessing his attitude is the problem.
Yeah, but I think this is his art that he's picturing, and it's really, really neat.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really neat.
Oh, you should swipe right and say that.
No, he's kind of seems a little angry.
Yeah, he does, right off the bat.
He's an Aries. What does that mean?
That means that's his sign. That's his zodiac.
I know, but you're the zodiac. I know what Aries means.
That means he is a hothead.
Okay. No.
But also goofy. It's my favorite sign in the zodiac.
I think
I
is
love
that like in April?
I love me in Aries.
I think that's what my sister is.
It's end of March, beginning of April.
Yeah, that's my sister.
Yeah.
I am down-to-earth person looking for a long-term relationship, looking for someone that is my match. I love working on projects, but I don't want you to be the project I want. I mean, that is totally fair.
I don't want you to be the project.
I want you to be the type that would want to be supportive, and I'm not not supporting me because I can do that on my own. He needs to use a few periods here and there, but actually, I mean, and you know what? Picture with a fish and a dog, all in one picture, and the dog's like licking his butt in the picture.
Nice,
but still no.
Nice.
I'm a 6'6" single dad, college degreed, self-employed, works hard and plays hard.
All right.
Looking for a sexy, confident, free-spirited woman with a sense of humor and common sense.
All right.
I don't know why the common sense thing bothers me.
Yeah.
It seems a little.
It seems a little condescending,
like
doesn't it?
Someone with a busy life, also, but who would like someone to enjoy indoor and outdoor fun when schedules permit. I've been married once. I'm good. Which means he doesn't want to get married again.
Which he's perfect for you. Because you don't want to get married again.
Well, and here's the thing. I'm not against marriage. I don't necessarily want a guy that's going to constantly remind me that he does not want to get married.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I dated a guy like that. He kept reminding. I'm like, I get it. You don't want to marry me. I get it. I don't want to get married either, but I don't need you to constantly tell me that.
Right. I don't need you to tell me like, oh gosh, I don't want to marry you. I really don't. I don't.
It's annoying. I have my master's. Oh.
What?
I have my master's in, and I'm pretty sure that's a picture of a tongue.
Okay.
With water drops.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Does that mean he's in saliva? In spitting? I know exactly what it means.
You know what it means, Cindy.
Okay, the rest of it I'm not saying because it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
And it was a picture of him waist down in jeans.
Oh.
In jeans. But not. I don't think he's wife material.
You mean husband material?
You know how they say men or women. I don't think ever talk that way. Men always want the wife. You know, like she's wife material. I don't hear women saying, "Oh, he's husband material."
Me, if I cook one mediocre meal, I'm like, I'm wifey material right now.
Wife her up. Thank you for reading my profile. My intention is respect and kindness to all. I should not be saying that with sarcasm because that seems very sweet.
It does seem sweet, but why do you have to point that out? That should be a default.
Well, his whole thing is, okay, name, age, and then it says seeking slender, skinny woman at long-term romance under his job.
That's his job, seeking for slender women.
So he's intelligent, friendly, romantic. I'm a big guy, 6 foot, no kids, hobbies. I love all things paranormal. Sounds great.
Cool.
I prefer slender, skinny women.
Yeah.
I also like a bit of a geeky, nerdy woman. I'm open to dating older or younger. No extreme liberals. Oh. God, I'm fat and a liberal. I could have been the one. No jabs. I don't know what that means. Oh, that means the shot.
Yeah.
God.
When did this anti-vax rhetoric be so mainstream? I remember when I was in college, which was only a decade ago, mind you. Like, I missed a lot of years of being vaccinated against influenza, but that's only because I was lazy and not because I was anti-vax.
Same.
And then I remember when I was in college, like it happened like within the 4 years I was there, like this rhetoric started like becoming louder and louder and louder. And then I'm like, I need to get my vaccines just so I'm not lumped in with all these anti-vax people. So like this rhetoric got me to start vaccinating myself.
That's the main
again.
reason why I got the flu shot this last time.
Right.
So no extreme liberals, no jabs. She is tall and slender, skinny, natural breasts. Why is this guy single?
Who is she?
Why is he single?
He sounds like a treat.
Saggy is fine. Naughty and high sex drive. Fun. He's just throwing words together. Friendly to 420. Drinks beer/wine. Prefer no kids at home.
Okay.
That doesn't sound very respectful
Dude,
at all.
Dude, get a sex doll.
Like, why is...
Get a sex doll and, like, call a sex line. Like, that's what you need.
And there's not any... There's nothing. Another Spanish in this one.
Hey! Ooh! Give me... Oh, wait. Send me the screenshot.
Well, no, it's just a little bit. He's traveling. And it says, hablo español y tengo trabajo.
He has work.
Oh.
He has work.
I know it says I speak Spanish.
I speak Spanish and I have work.
Oh. Work that I love. Work that takes me places.
Okay, yeah.
New to Iowa. I don't know which one he is.
I
in the
hate
picture.
that.
Okay, now I see. Actually, he kind of looks... Oh, he's got a little dog. One of those little... Well, in this picture, the dog has like the... what's that Mexican blanket with the stripes? You know what I'm talking about? No. And a little sombrero. You know, like
poncho
Vio.
It's
is it a poncho? Yeah, one of those things on the dog. And it's a little tiny, like Chihuahua type dog.
Okay.
New to Iowa, interests and skills include, but not limited to, making wine, cooking meals over fire, making and listening to music. Luthier. I don't know what that means.
No, I don't know either.
Multilingual, bike riding, engineering, traveler, and dad. Dog is my co-pilot. I have a good life. My S is together and cataloged. I know, but that's funny. Right?
What?
He's got his junk together and he's cataloged it.
His stuff together. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking for someone on the same page for friendship and hopefully something real. GGG. What does that mean? What is GGG?
Good graces God. God's good graces.
Capital.
I actually have no idea.
It's a thumbs down to pen pals, filters in politics, thumbs up to genuine, independent, and compassionate.
That's a red flag. No politics means I actually don't care that you're suffering. I actually don't care that people are less fortunate than me. I actually don't care about your rights. Yeah.
But he cooks.
And,
That's bad.
And on that note, we are going to leave it for tonight.
I won't get myself into trouble.
I am hoping that by the time we come back next week, unless there's like a NASCAR race or a game or something, that you'll be able to get into the right stuff.
Maybe.
All right, so thanks for listening to us tonight. You're listening to the mighty 1630 KCJJ.
From the Hertine and Stalker Studios in the heart of the Hawkeye Nation, this is the mighty 1630 KCJJ, Iowa City.
Hertine and Stalker Jewelers, making memories, making moments.
Now, Iowa City's news first.
I'm Tommy Lang with KCJJ News. A search warrant executed on an Iowa City man's residence reportedly turned up multiple drugs and firearms, leading to his arrest. The incident occurred at 6 o'clock Wednesday night at